Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of this Civ 6 playthrough as Kupe. Now, last time we left off, we were just about to enter the Renaissance era. We've earned ourselves another golden age, and I'm not sure exactly what we want to take here. We should probably take Monumentality. I don't know that we're going to buy that many more settlers, but I think we will end up buying some more builders potentially. We don't need Exodus of the Evangelists. We've already done all of our settling, so I'm not sure that Hixunt Draconis makes all that much sense. And we don't have all that many trade routes yet, so reform the coinage isn't something we really need either. So I'll go ahead and take Monumentality. I'll plan on getting mostly builders with it, though I do think like I could put a city over here on this little island if I wanted to, and maybe it makes sense to just settle up here also. A city on this island would grab this amber, and then a city over here would pick up the copper, a couple of these good tiles, and then potentially oil and coal, and there's other strategic resources that often spawn in the Arctic. So maybe I'll do that, maybe not. Maybe there's something up here that I haven't found yet. But I was taking a look at some of the cities, trying to remember exactly what we were doing. I think this builder over here in Wangaroa needs to go and improve this iron tile straight away. I'll go ahead and buy it so that it can do that pretty soon. Opango is going to grow in 2 turns. I'll place the campus after it grows. But in the meantime, I think I'll get working on probably the Grandmasters. It's probably going to be best to get the intelligence agency this game. That's going to give me a spy. Spies are always good to have. So I'll go ahead and pick up that. I want to plant forests here, which I can't do yet, so I'm just going to have this builder sleep for a little bit. This builder is going to improve the horses. I'll just buy that tile so I can get that done. I'll go ahead and purchase the Old God Obelisk here. Those look so cool, don't they? I've got a little bit of gold to play with, so I might just go around and see if there's any cities that could use something. A purchase. A couple of these cities could use a little bit of help. So I'll do a little bit of buying and then we will move on. All right, we're ready to go to the next turn. Uh-oh, somebody is spreading their religion. I just heard the religion thing go off here in Vilnius, so I should check on that. Banking's unlocked, and so is the Enlightenment. It's gonna help our tourism gains. I don't think we want to change up what our government's doing right now. Actually, are we building any wonders right now? Let me check. Oh, we've got one more turn left on the Mahabodhi Temple. Yeah, so I'll just leave that policy card in for now and maybe switch it up in 5 turns after we finish colonialism. I just finished the preserve here in this city. I'd like to pick up the shrine, but I think maybe going for the preserve is going to be better. If we look at the appeal of the tiles, they're all at least charming. So I think that getting the grove in here is going to be a good choice. Over in this city, I've got a builder sitting around that I don't have anything to do with. It might be nice to put an Alcazar on one of these tiles. Maybe just mines. You know what? I'm just going to do mines on all of these tiles. I think that's going to be good. I just found a tribal village down here in the south. Do I have a unit nearby that can go get that? Not really. Okay, I'm just going to leave it be then. Oh, there was something I was going to do. What was I going to do? Missionaries. That's what I was going to do. And yes, it looks like somebody did convert Vilnius. So I'm going to want to pick up at least a missionary. Oh, I'm going to get 2 free apostles here in a second. So I'm going to wait until Mahabodhi finishes. Oh, it looks like there is more land up here. Maybe I'll use this builder to explore it. Oh, I have a warrior. I'll just use him. Somebody just finished Angkor Wat, but that's fine because we are going to finish this Mahabodhi temple after this volcano explodes. There we go.
Corner of the Indian state of Bihar, there is a magical place that one might think of as the hub of Buddhism.
And there we go. Beautiful. Mahabodhi temple is done. We finished at least a +4 campus. And there we go. Mahabodhi temple done. Mahabodhi temple finishing means that we got these 2 apostles. And what I think I want to do is probably launch an inquisition with one of them. Lets me buy inquisitors, which is going to help kind of get some of these other religions that are hanging out around, get them out of here. And then with this apostle, I will go ahead and evangelize one of my beliefs. And we'll get to that in a second. First, what else do I want to build in this city? 6 turns until it grows. I think I will go for the lighthouse. All right, we're evangelizing a religion. We could pick up a building, but if oh, it's actually gone. The one that makes your stuff. Oh no, it's here. I'm gonna take Holy Order. Just being able to get that discount on your faith purchases is pretty big, since I've got a lot that I want to spend my faith on. So every little bit counts. I'm gonna go ahead and completely convert this city to my religion. I'll purchase the shrine. That way I can start getting missionaries from this city. Actually, if I purchase the temple, I can get inquisitors from here too. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Being able to get inquisitors from over here is gonna be nice to help. I'll get an inquisitor up here. This one's gonna get sent over this direction, and this one's gonna go up to the city. I'm gonna build a mine on the copper tile. This warrior is gonna go find Auckland. Awesome. Auckland wants me to recruit a great musician. I think I'll do that at some point, but it won't happen for a little bit. I'm gonna re-up all of my friendships real quick. Oh. Peter doesn't want to be my friend. Robert still likes me though. I'm gonna go ahead and build the paw now. Get the 4 era score from this unique building. This scout just found something. Was there a meteor site right there? I think there was. So I think I got a free unit somewhere that just gave me the boost for mercenaries because I had enough units in my standing army. Pretty sure that's what happened. My scout is going to take 27 turns, but he's going to make his way from the North Pole to the South Pole and go pick up that new tribal village for me. America wants to give me a relic and 3 gold for some iron and some niter. I will absolutely accept that, especially since I have reliquaries on my religion. That relic's a lot more important to me than it otherwise might be. I'll make friends with Shaka again. Oh, he doesn't like me either. I'm not entirely sure what I did to make him mad. These relics that I've got are just really nice. This city, I'll go ahead and finish the Old God Obelisk. I just got the harbor done. Go ahead and convert them to water. This Inquisitor knows what he needs to do. Get that mine up. Get that fishing boat up. Oh, I found another tribal village too. Where? Oh, these guys are standing on it. I see. And now we've kind of reached the point of the game where we're just building stuff. Just kind of slowly amassing more and more resources and making everything better. I'm going to place this very nice +5 campus. And actually, I will go ahead and finish this campus before I do anything else. B City still needs to wait 8 turns before it can place its district. Here in this city, we completed the industrial zone. We still need to finish the dam and the aqueduct, which we placed before. Where would be... I'd like a theater square. So I'm going to go ahead and faith purchase a builder here. Oh, I can faith purchase traders. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. This city could use a trader. This city could use a trader. And who else needs a trader? You? Yeah. Cool. So here I bought a builder. My plan is to come to this tile and chop it to get some extra food and production right away, and then place a commercial hub there. And then after I do that, I will go ahead and finish working on the aqueduct. I also met Preslov. Preslov is down here. Seems like there were a lot of barbarian camps that spawned in the north and south that are now have now turned into city-states, which is really cool. Now there's a bunch of city-states here. Sure, Lataro. Everybody's buying my resources off me for cash, which I'm okay with because I'm not using them. Friendships just fell off with Teddy and with Lataro. Cool. They still want to be my friend. Finished the Old God Obelisk. The city grew, so I can place another district. I have the theater square already. Next, commercial hub could be good to be a source of gold income since the harbor is not particularly good. This might be a good place for an encampment eventually, since it is right on the front line with Russia. I could see that, but for now I'm gonna get the commercial hub. Plop down the +3 commercial hub right there. 1 turn left until the city grows and I can place the next district. Might as well work on the lighthouse. Going to harvest here. Get the aqueduct a little bit sooner. Place the commercial hub. And go ahead and finish the aqueduct and then go from there. I got my traders ready to go. This city is going to do just an internal trade route to make it that much better. This one can afford to do a trade with New York, it looks like. Yeah. And then this one, I'm going to trade with Maya. Yeah, that sounds good. We got a free builder. That's pretty nice. What to do with it, though? An Alcazar here? Sure, we'll build an Alcazar. That sounds good. This Inquisitor's on his way over. This Inquisitor has made it. I'm gonna Inquisit a little bit. I'll go ahead and buy another Inquisitor and have this one start moving over this way. I'm now getting, 350 gold per turn. I need to remember that I'm getting that much and start looking for places to spend it. So there's colonialism. Fishing boats are now +1 production, and it also gives us the Raj card and the colonial taxes card, along with native conquest, which I don't think we'll be using. If we take a look at the continents mode, we only have these 5 cities on the continent that we started on. All of the rest of our cities are on a different continent. So I think that means that colonial taxes is going to be really good. Where did it go? 25% gold and 10% production in all of those cities. I think that's going to be really nice. And actually, I think Raj, let's see, how many city states are we suzerain right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's going to be an insane amount of science, faith, and gold. So I'll plug these 2 brand new cards in. I think that's going to be a really good place to start. I don't need Gothic architecture anymore. I'm done building my wonders for now. Triangular trade does represent a decent amount of gold and faith for me. Other options are... Really, that's kind of it. Yeah, I'll plug in triangular trade and start really ramping up. Let's see how much gold we end up with. So we're at 369. Nice. Now. And up to 403. It's almost plus 40 gold, 45 gold just from that. That was awesome. Go ahead and continue converting everything over to my religion. There's a nice niter tile here. Look at that niter mine. This, I need to get Liang and put Liang in this city. That way, if this volcano does explode, it doesn't destroy the city all that badly. That would be very sad. But Liang can help that a little bit because Liang is the governor, and Liang has a promotion that says the city's improvements, buildings, and districts cannot be damaged by environmental effects, and that includes volcanoes exploding. So, I will be getting a governor title soon-ish. Will I? Where do I get a governor title? Maybe I'll stop. Yeah, I'm gonna get civil engineering first real quick to get this governor title, and then I'll work on natural history. Still got an extra builder over here. Don't really know what I want to do with him. You know, there's some tiles over here that could use mines, so I'll send this builder over there for mines. Going to continue spreading my religion. Yeah, I'm gonna keep accepting these deals just for a little bit of cash and open borders. Open borders is gonna help my tourism. Okay, we researched square rigging, which makes our embarked units better and unlocks the frigate. I did not throw any units into the volcano, so I did not win the Appease the Gods. That's fine. If we come over here and look at victory, we are leading a culture victory by quite a bit. That's where we want to be. We're doing pretty well here. And if you take a look up here, we're making the most culture in the game by a significant amount. And we just want to keep that up. Finish the lighthouse in the capital. We can build another district. I think the next district we'll want to build is probably a water park, because we can't really build any more districts anywhere. So the city's kind of done. It needs a shipyard. I might just buy the shipyard. Yeah, I'll buy the shipyard in my capital. That's going to make the capital a little bit better. And then I will work on the archaeological museum for now. And then once I research natural history and unlock water parks, I'll place a water park in the capital. Finished building my shipyard here. Are there any tiles to put districts on? Not really. So again, but Kilwa. Okay, I want Kilwa. Kilwa Kisawani is a wonder that says I get +3 envoys, and when I'm suzerain of a city-state, the city gets a +15% boost to the type bonuses provided by the city-state. If I'm suzerain of 2 or more of them, that bonus goes to all of my cities. So if I come over here to the city-state tab, because I have suzerainty of 2 culture city-states here, my entire empire would get a +15% to its culture output. And then the industrial city-states, I am suzerain of 2 of them. My entire civilization would get a +15% boost to the production. It's insane. It's very, very good. So I think I would want to try to pick up Kilwa. Let me look for a good spot to put Kilwa. So there's not a good place to put Kilwa. What I think I'm going to do instead is to pick up the consulate, and then maybe when I'm done building the consulate, I will put the wonder production card back in and try to grab Kilwa here. I might have to get rid of one of these really nice tiles to do so, but I think it might be worth it. I've got one more charge on this builder here. I don't want to improve this tile. I want to actually get rid of this rainforest and put a actual forest there, because that's going to raise the appeal of all these tiles. Once I research conservation, that's when I can plant woods. So I want to go straight for conservation because I want to start improving the appeal of a lot of my cities. Unfortunately, not really any place I can settle up there. I agree to your cultural alliance. My inquisitors are just doing their thing. I'd like to explore a little bit more with this warrior. Maybe it's worth sending him over here. This city is not growing at all. Actually, this city could use a trader. So I'll go ahead and purchase one with faith. This builder's just gonna wait for now. Though, if I harvest this marsh, that's gonna increase the appeal of this tile. So maybe it's worth harvesting it now. Oh, that went to this city, not to that city. But it did increase the appeal here, which is great. So I just completed the grove in the city, kind of on accident. But look at this niter tile. That's nice. And then I'll put a forest up there, and that'll make everything in this area quite a bit nicer. The city can place another district now. It's got the holy site, and it's got the preserve. What else does it need? Maybe a harbor right here, or a theater square. Harbor's probably best. Just put a harbor right there. In the meantime, I think I'm going to pick up a granary watermill in the city first, and then it'll start working on the harbor. Gonna build some mines over here, like I said. Just making sure everyone believes in water. Here, I'll just trade with this city. I want the food and production more than I want anything else, because I want this city to get better, or as much better as it can. I should improve that crabs. Why haven't I improved that crabs? I'll go do that. I should improve that crabs too. There's civil engineering done. I just completed the theater square here. The city's gonna grow in 7 turns. So I think I'll go ahead and work on the mare, and then I'll place another district after the city grows. This Inquisitor's gonna spread religion here. This city is waiting on the water park. In the meantime, you know what? Let's do a devotion. Let's see if you can get a devotion to Maui. I'm gonna reassign Liang, like I said I was going to, and put Liang in Otatarapa. And then I'm going to go ahead and promote Liang with the reinforced materials improvement so that the volcano hopefully won't destroy the city. That's my hope, at least. Get that crabs online. I'm going to go ahead and purchase a builder in this city. Get that crabs online as well. Let's see. Pedro wants to give me a bunch of gold just for some horses and some incense, and I will accept that deal gladly. There's printing. It's going to make our tourism yields from Great Works of Writing doubled. And we're not earning great writers, so that matters a little bit less. But, you know, every little bit helps. We just found Taruga. Taruga wants a trade route. We can do that. And actually, I'm going to do that from this city right now. Because why not? Let's see. If I could find another religious city-state to take suzerainty of, that would be great. And I think Yerevan is where I should focus my efforts. So they want a great engineer. I'm not really anywhere close to that. But I could also just get Himiko back. And that might be really good. Where does Himiko go? Himiko's here. I am going to get Himiko back. I'll get some era score. And now I can send Himiko out to find Yerevan, which is down there. So I will teleport Himiko to this city, and then I'll have Himiko go make friends with Yerevan for me. That's going to be good. Do I want to go ahead and recall a Nancy too? Maybe. I'll wait a second on that. I'm not sure. I'll pick up industrialization. Might as well get a workshop here in this city. Ooh, I found a great work at this tribal village up in the middle of nowhere. That's kind of amazing. Okay, well, that's okay. Oh, no, I can trade with Taruga. Great. Consulate's finished. I forgot to plug in the other card. That's that's okay. I think what I want to do is get a wonder, because that sounds like fun. And like I said, I think Kilwa Kisawani is the wonder I want to try to get. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to faith purchase a builder. That builder is going to, it's going to come to this tile right here. This is where Kilwa's going to go. In the meantime, I'm going to put a couple turns into the Colossus, I think, because again, that just sounds fun. Here in the city, we finished the lighthouse. The population has grown since we were here last. There's not really a good place for a preserve here, so I think I might just go for a theater square. Oh, there's an okay holy site over here by that holy site. Same with campus. Though, all that being said, I think I'm going to go for a encampment here. I'm right on the border with the United States, and so getting a encampment right here on the border could be nice, just in case. So this Inquisitor gets to come over here. I'm going to buy this pearls tile and go ahead and use this builders to get it online. I'd like to get an archaeological museum just to take a couple turns off of natural history. So I'm going to, can't do it in this city. I'm going to find a city that has low production but has a mare already, and then just buy an archaeological museum. So And it turns out that city doesn't exist. So I'm going to spend a little bit of gold in this city right here, purchase the Mare, and then purchase the Archaeological Museum, and then we'll get Natural History next turn. It looks like we just got the Great Admiral Yi Sun Sin, who creates a ironclad and gives us coal per turn. So I'm going to go ahead and just activate that Great Admiral right away. Now we have this powerful ironclad unit just in case we need it. Nothing wrong with that. We've got the preserve finished here in Kapiti. The city's going to grow in 3 turns. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the lighthouse while we wait for the city to grow. This nice campus is complete in this city. I'll go ahead and work on the library there. 4 turns until the city grows here. Old God Obelisk sounds good. So here in my best city, I'm going to harvest this woods, and then I'm going to place the Kilwa on this tile. It kind of hurts to crush such a good tile, but if I can get Kilwa, I'll be a very happy. This builder is going to hang out around here. Eventually, I want to harvest this marsh and then plant forests here. And I'm getting very close to being able to plant forests, so I'll use these last 2 build charges to do that. And that being said, I'm going to look for places all over my empire where I can get rid of marsh or rainforest tiles and replace it with woods tiles. And once I get conservation here in 10 turns or so, it's going to be something I want to do a lot of. So it's going to be kind of the next part of my plan. There's natural history picked up. Notably, that unlocks water parks and reveals into antiquity sites. We have a couple cities where we want to place water parks, so I will go around and get those placed in those cities. Here in B City, the population grew and I didn't notice it. I want to go ahead and buy the tile where I want the preserve and place this preserve to lock in its price. I'll finish the harbor first, though. And I might even buy this Old God Obelisk just to help the city out a little bit. So I found a couple antiquity sites kind of scattered through my empire. That's fine. I'll get to those later. Commercial hubs finished here. I'm going to go ahead and work on the market straight away. 3 envoys to spend. I think I'll go ahead and I'm going to take suzerainty of Auckland. Auckland giving shallow water tiles +1 production is gonna massively improve the quality of a lot of these tiles. Like, look at these tiles. It's becoming a little bit insane. This great merchant's just gonna hang out here. As soon as I can get corporations, I'm gonna turn this pearls tile into a corporation. Ironclad's just gonna hang out. I'm gonna keep exploring a little bit with my warrior, see what Russia's up to. Okay, time to harvest the marsh. And I harvested it in Opango to get the city to grow instead of this city, which already has, a bazillion population. But I'll give the tile back because Opango doesn't need it. I should replace... You know what? This probably isn't giving me all that much usefulness, in the grand scheme of my entire empire. So I'll take it out and replace it with skyscrapers. I'm still building some harbors. Retainers is here. Is there something better I could use? It might be time to plug in limes. And start picking up some walls in some of my outer cities. Looks like somebody else just finished the Colossus. I was really scared when I saw this icon pop up that it was somebody else finishing Kilwa. Luckily not. Oh, it looks like we are culture dominant over Mapuche. The game thinks I'm going to win in 40 turns. We'll see if that actually happens. Opango just finished its nice +5 campus here. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the intelligence agency. I might purchase the shipyard or the library. We will see. I'm going to do that for now. This builder just needs to wait until I can plant forests. Same with this one. What I'm gonna want to look to do is to get the policy card that gives builders more build charges and plug that one in before I faith purchase builders everywhere to switch rainforests to forests. Lost suzerainty of Anshin. Unfortunately, they don't want anything from me, so I can't get suzerainty back too easily, but I hope to get them again soon. Old God Obelisk complete. I'll pick up Ancient Walls real quick and then place another district. The shallow water tiles are really helping this city get Maui so much sooner. But I'm going to go ahead and place the water park real quick. Oh, I don't own that tile. I was going to say, I want it next to the harbor. I'm going to go ahead and put it right here. It's going to be a nice amenities boost for all of these cities in this immediate area. Finish the preserve here. These are going to be some nice tiles once I can improve the appeal a little bit more. This tile's already good, and these tiles are going to be better once I can improve the appeal just a tiny bit. I'm going to go ahead and grab the granary, and then the grove, and then the library, something like that. Commercial hub complete in Otatara Pa. This city is now cranking out quite a bit of production. Let's do granary, Old God Obelisk, and then finish the dam before the market, because the dam's going to improve the industrial zone again. I finally finished the industrial zone here in this city. I honestly forgot that I was building this industrial zone, but I'm going to buy the workshop to finish industrialization right now. There's industrialization. It unlocks the factory. It shows us where coal is, and it makes all of our mines a little bit better. I didn't find coal anywhere. Uh-oh. Let's see. Where is some coal? There's no coal anywhere near me. This is the closest, and I can't easily settle there? Wow, I got really unlucky with coal spawns. There's just no coal anywhere in my empire, and everyone else got coal. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do for coal. Well, moving on, my capital is definitely benefiting from getting Auckland under our belt. I'm gonna go ahead and grab walls in the city real quick, and then work on a water park somewhere. Yeah, water park up over here sounds good. We just finished the industrial zone here. We're gonna want to grab walls, the granary, and the lighthouse. I might just purchase the factory also. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a worthwhile investment. Let's go ahead and pick up steam power. I haven't even thought about it, but the Panama Canal could be a super fun thing to build. And with this last Inquisitor charge, I think we've got all of our cities converted over. Yes, that's very nice. That's what I like to see. And Himiko has landed next to Yerevan. Hopefully they move their swordsmen so Himiko can come over here and tell them the good word. Looks like not yet. No, that's not going to do it. Himiko needs to get to that tile. Finish the lighthouse here in Kaipiti. I think I definitely want a theater square here. I'm going to harvest this tile, force the city to grow a little bit, and place the theater square right there. I could use a theater square here as well. Oh, I have a theater square, of course. Have the theater square and the harbor. You know, I'll just do the lighthouse for now. I'm going to want a builder to improve this fish tile and swap over some of these rainforests to forests. My scout finally picked up this tribal village. I don't know. I don't know what it was though. I'm so close to getting conservation. I really just want to finish that. I'll send my scout over here just to see what's up. Okay, I've got a couple more trade routes I should probably get online. I'll go ahead and purchase a trade route here in B City. I think I'll get one here. And I'll do a trade route from here. That sounds good. Finish building my encampment. I might as well get to work on the barracks. Over here we finished the market. Next I want to work on the mare, and then I'll grab the bank. This city needs help growing, so I'm going to purchase the granary. And then go ahead and work on ancient walls. Finish the harbor over here. This city could use another district. I'll swap this tile over so I can put a district there. Could be a okay, not great industrial zone. Might just want to be in an entertainment complex. I don't hate that idea. It is really too bad that Himiko is getting blocked from getting to Yerevan. Ooh, World Congress time. Okay. I'm definitely going to vote for water units to be stronger. And I'm going to vote for myself a couple times for the trade route one. Actually, I have a lot of Diplo favor. I'll vote 6 times for myself there. And I won. I wasn't too worried about the world religion one, but I'm glad that people want to trade with me. It just is going to make my gold that much better. Finish the lighthouse here. I can build another district now. I still don't know what district I want to build. I think I am going to want... I want an archaeologist. I can buy archaeologists with faith. I'm absolutely going to do that. Mausoleum could go here. This could be a really good mausoleum city. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to purchase the shipyard to give the city better production so I can get the mausoleum faster. And then I'm going to plop the mausoleum right on this lumber mill. So I'll need to also grab a builder, which I will buy next turn. And you know what? I'll get a trader to give the city even better production. But in the meantime, I guess we need to do something. So I'll put a couple turns into walls while we wait. This trade route from this city, we can trade with Nazca to get a envoy there. From this city, what's the best gold trade we can do? Buenos Aires, Vilnius. Okay, we'll trade with Buenos Aires. That sounds good. This city, I want them to get some production, so I think I'm just going to trade with Opango. Almost there. So next turn is going to be a good turn. We're going to get Kilwa. We're going to be able to plant forests. And we can change our government to plug in the builder card, so our builders that we're going to mass buy are better as well. Yerevan, please move. Come on, please. Oh, they did move. Ho ho ho.
Kilwa is one of the most beautifully built cities in the world. The houses there are entirely made of wood, their rooftops out of rope grass, and it rains with great vigor.
There is Kilwa complete and steam power and conservation. So I'm going to take out... Oh, what do I even take out here? I guess I take out triangular trade so I can put in public works to give my builders extra actions. So something else that we just got that I had kind of glossed over before was sanctuaries. So now we can build sanctuaries that give 2 science, 2 gold, and 2 production to breathtaking tiles adjacent to your preserve district. And if you look at the appeal of all of these tiles, it's absolutely insane. So all of these tiles are going to get so much better once we finish the sanctuary. So I'm going to pick up the sanctuary in there immediately. And I might just grab the sanctuary in here immediately too. Yeah, sanctuary, chancery, then the archaeological museum. Now I can start planting woods and making these tiles even better, if that's even possible. Excavate this artifact. I need to get a builder. Once this theater square is done, I'm going to want to get the grove and the sanctuary pretty quick. Maybe the shipyard first, actually. I'm going to want electricity here pretty quick, though I should go pick up astronomy. Not picking up astronomy yet is pretty bad on my part. Opango finished its spy. Next, I can have it grab the shipyard, a library, and then it could use another district. And it's too bad, but I actually think it's time to get rid of that Alcazar. It's giving me some extra science and culture, but I think that's where my theater square needs to go. Yep. Finish the water park here in this city. I'm going to grab the granary and the walls real quick, and then probably the shipyard and the Ferris wheel. Lighthouse finished here. Go ahead and grab the shipyard. I've still got 7 turns until the city's ready for another district. I could build a canal here. That just sounds fun. I'm just going to work on the canal. Panama Canal across here? No, that's a little too much even for me. I'll work on the harbor though. Let's see what I've got. A medieval coin. Okay. This spy, I need to find a place where he can steal some gold from someone who's not my friend. Maybe from Pedro. Yeah, maybe I'll siphon golds from Rio. This city I definitely want just as much production as possible because I'm gonna start building Kilwa. Now Himiko can help me get suzerainty of Yerevan. Okay, I think that that's like a rule. This river hasn't flooded all game, and I'm 4 turns from finishing the dam, and the river floods. I think that that's just a rule of how this game works. So I finished Mercenaries finally, which means I could get Merchant Republic, but I can also start working on some other things like opera and ballet, or I might just go straight for mass media, get nationalism, then urbanization, and then mass media. I think that that's where I want to go there. This city, we finished the harbor. We're definitely going to want to grab this sanctuary pretty quick, but I might do walls and the lighthouse first because they're quicker builds. Here, I'm going to kind of do a similar thing. We're going to grab the shipyard first, and then walls and the granary. Now we've got 9 envoys to spend. We've picked up a lot of envoys over the last couple turns, so let's think about this. We've got Chinguetti, and Chinguetti's suzerain bonus says international and domestic trade routes receive +1 faith for every follower in this city of your founded or majority religion. So I think we can go ahead and just take suzerainty of Chinguetti real quick. Get some era score for that. I'm going to use Himiko to get suzerainty of Yerevan, so I can kind of ignore Yerevan. Getting suzerainty of Akkad could be nice. They would be my second militaristic city-state that I'd be suzerain of. So let's go ahead and do that. Who else do I want to take suzerainty of? I want Taruga, but I need a lot more envoys to take Taruga. But I'll go ahead and put 2 in here for now. And then Taruga is going to be the next city-state I look for. Here's Himiko's crown, which I am happy to have found. I'll go ahead and take up the grants promotion on Pingala. I probably should have taken it a little bit ago. I'm glad I was able to pick it up now. Himiko helping me get suzerainty of Yerevan, like I just mentioned. Now, again, this is a very nice tile, but if I chop and then come over and place the Mausoleum of Holocarnassus, it's just a 6-turn build, and Mausoleum's going to help so much, especially if I'm able to get a great engineer anytime soon, and it looks like I might be able to. So I'm just going to grab Mausoleum. This archaeologist is going to run over here to Philadelphia. There is suzerainty of Yerevan. Since I've got some gold to spend, I'm going to buy these tiles so that Granada doesn't get them. And now I'm going to start going around and getting builders in a lot of these cities where I want to plant forests or replace the rainforest with forests. I bought that one with gold. I meant to buy it with faith. Oops. And these builders are super cheap too. And you know what? I'm realizing even on some of these blank tiles, planting a forest is going to be better than like any other improvement I could put there. So I'm going to go a little crazy with builders. Okay, so I've got suzerainty of Yerevan and I've got an extra envoy in there. I think I'm going to send Himiko up to Taruga next. It's going to take her 14 turns to get there, but she's got enough lifespan to get there and be just fine. So like I said, I want to harvest a lot of these spots and then put forests there. So that's what I'm going to start doing. Oh wow, I didn't realize just how much our culture has just exploded. Let's take a look at this for a second. We're getting 338 culture per turn, and 22 culture per turn is from the city-states we're suzerain of. But some of our cities are making like 26, 110 culture from our capital. That's insane. How is this city making 110 culture? A bunch from faith, some from work tiles, and then add 30% to it. I really do need to get amenities up in a lot of these cities. I'm going to buy the Ferris wheel here because now this is 127 culture. That's just crazy. Holy cow. Okay. It's time to pick up the scientific theory. We're a little late to the scientific theory, but you know, we got there eventually. And I'm going to go just plant forests. See, now this forest basically gave this tile +5 production, which is crazy. I think there's a national park that'll fit right here. So I'm going to buy that tile and plan on putting a national park right there. I'll just trade with Opango. That's fine. This tile is crazy, right? Like, this is an insane tile. I'm going to harvest it. It's going to become not so insane. But once I plant the woods, it's going to go back to being crazy next turn. And I'm going to work on the sanctuary. Plant woods and just look at these tiles. Completely crazy. So just one more turn until the mausoleum. Everything's going pretty good right now. I finished the shipyard. I'd like a coal power plant, but I don't have any coal, obviously. Got a harbor, got the industrial zone. Probably should just grab a theater square. Just smack one down here. Though you know what? This mine isn't even that good. I'll just put a +1 theater square here. Buy a builder. And then put trees on all of these tiles instead. That's going to be much better. Can confirm the power of trees better than the power of mines. This whole spot's going to get some Alcazars though. This city finally finished its campus. It was a little slow going, but we got there. Might as well get a harbor in the city to help it continue to grow. And in the meantime, I will buy the granary and the old god obelisk. Got a new governor title. I'm just going to hold on to the governor title for now. Don't know what I want to do with it yet. Ooh, we are culture dominant over another civ. That's nice. I'm going to... did I never... Oh no. Why can't I harvest? I can't harvest these stone tiles, so I can't do what I wanted to do here. Shoot, I should have thought of that. Okay, so time to plant woods on this tile. That just makes the appeal so much nicer in this whole area. Yeah, look at that. And so when this sanctuary gets finished, these tiles are going to be so nice. Might as well put the pasture there and then start chopping up these rainforests also. I know that sounds awful. I'm chopping up the rainforests, but I'm replacing them with actual forests, which is better. No. We're planting woods there. Yes, much better.
A vast tomb lies over me in Halicarnassus, of such dimensions, of such exquisite beauty, as no other shade can boast.
And there is the mausoleum at Halicarnassus complete. And this is where I'm gonna call it good for now. Look at these awesome tiles that the mausoleum's giving us for this city. This was a great episode. We got a lot done. We've got some builders out to start taking advantage of being able to plant forests and make all of our tiles that much better. Next episode, we're going to pick up right here. We're going to grab this great merchant and this great artist, and we're going to keep improving our empire, working towards that so sought after culture victory. We do want to head towards economics here pretty quick so we can grab the corporations, and that's where we're gonna head in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.